Yobe State is reputed for its large-scale agriculture and livestock production. It is recognized as one of the states with the largest concentration of livestock and ruminants. Agriculture is the mainstay of the economy of the Northeast state, with rearing of livestock as the major craft of the people. For many years, there has been lingering crisis between elders and farmers, not just in Yobe State, but across the length and breadth of the country.
The major causes of conflict is lack of water and feed for the livestock. So we've provided quite a number of earth dams, industrial solar boreholes, pasture development, and like the milking parlors, feedlots, clinic for both livestock and human, and also school for the children of the herders.
As part of measures to promote peaceful coexistence among elders and farmers, the federal and the state government decided to build one of the largest grazing reserves in the country in Jakusko local government area of Yobe State.
Enhancing the grazing reserve is to ensure that the productivity of the livestock is improved, and also the herders get benefit of what they are producing, that is the value chain, and also to ensure that conflict amongst farmers and herders is over.
The project is designed to cater for nomadic herders and ensure that there are adequate pastures and water for herders to feed their cattle. The project is tagged Livestock Development Center, LDC, located in Jakusko community. From the entrance to the grazing reserve is a 6-kilometer access road constructed by the Yobe State government through the Ministry of Agriculture. The Jakusko-Nasari Grazing Reserve has electricity supply connected to all sections. The grazing site has a transformer, while every structure at the ground is installed with power supply.
From the main road, Jakusko Road, we made a laterite road, 6-kilometer laterite road that will enter into the grazing reserve. We provided electricity, and we started all these infrastructure buildings inside.
At the Jakusko Grazing Reserve, the construction of veterinary clinic is a major project aimed at catering for treatment of animals. This is the field mill. The structure is about 100% completed. Construction of a primary school at the Jakusko Reserve is designed to educate the children and relatives of the herders who are settled within the facility. Aside treatment of animals, the state government through the Ministry of Agriculture built a standard clinic to cater for people living within and outside the grazing reserve. As a means of providing adequate water supply for the cattle herders, the state government constructed hybrid solar-powered boreholes within the reserve. This gesture has aided many herders as they can now feed their cattle and give them water. As a way of reducing pressure on the generating set, these are the solar panels that power the boreholes. The result is clean and potable water for cattle and human beings to drink.
Jama'a da ba mu da ruwan sha, amma yanzu ruwan sha so wadace mu. Mun gode Allah. Ga asibitin dabbobi an kawo muna, ga magunguna na dabbobi an kawo muna, ga famfuna da ba ma sha ruwan famfuna sai a rafi, amma yanzu famfunan ruwa ya ishe mu. Saboda Allah mun gode shugaban ƙasa, mun gode wa Buhari.
This is the milk center. It is designed for large production of milk by the herders and other business-minded individuals.
If you have like 200 to 300,000 heads of cattle, you can imagine the milk production you will get. Assuming maybe even 30% of them are calving at the same time, you have about what percentage? Well, about 30% are calving. A lot of milk production there. So it's a basic raw material needed for these small industries like this, yogurt factories and all that. And even if you are going to do beef production, you know, large number of cattle in one place will improve the production, especially now there is a veterinary clinic there, they will improve the health and the production of the animals.
Another important facility is the aqua dam. It is constructed to encourage fish farming and large production of fish within the grazing reserve.
For those that are interested in fish farming, we have made about 10 fish ponds there, and it's a pilot. So those that are interested will continue from there, and then if there is need for us to even build more, we can do that. We are now finishing the fish ponds. So we built a borehole close by to continually supply water there. And we are going to buy fingerlings, you know, to encourage people that are interested in fish farming.
All these are measures by the Yobe state government to minimize or stop crises between elders and farmers. To maintain the greener pasture of the reserve, the Ministry of Agriculture deemed it fit to plant and frequently water the green area for all-round freshness. The landscape of the reserve is a beauty to behold due to its greener pasture. These are the leaders and traditional rulers of villages within Jakusko community. Many of them are cattle rearers and owners. They express delight with construction of the Livestock Development Center.
Haka muna gode shugaban ƙasa Muhammadu Buhari, kuma muna gode Mai Mala Boni, kuma muna gode famsin ɗinmu da kwamishina mai Amshi wanda su suka wakilci wannan aiki aka yi mana anan. Akwai wani bafulatani sunansa wai Muhammad Abba Kolere, shi ma muna gode mishi, Allah ya saka da alkhairi. Saboda haka muna godiya anan, muna godiya sosai.
Mu Fulani mun ji daɗin wannan abu. Mun gode wa gwamna Mai Mala Buni wanda ya wakilci wannan abu ya kirkiro muna wannan abu a local government Jakusko. Mun gode wa Buhari shugaban ƙasa wanda ya kawo muna wannan aiki nan a wuri Fane. Har gashi nan Fulani suna ta amfani da wannan bohol. Gashi makaranta ma nan gaba za mu sa yaranmu in an gama makaranta za mu sa yaranmu. Mun ji daɗi sosai, muna gode wa shugaban ƙasa, Allah ya ƙara masa girma.
Upon assumption of office, Governor Mai Mala Buni keyed into the agriculture programs to boost the sector and empower people of the state. As a man that matches words with action, Governor Buni flagged off many programs targeted at making farmers beneficiaries.
As a government, we are conscious of the fact that fertilizer and tractors are necessary inputs for increased agricultural output, especially in areas with climatic conditions such as ours. We cannot achieve our objectives of revitalizing agriculture without making tractor services accessible to our farmers. In this vein, the state government, in conjunction with the 17 local government councils in the states, have made available 103 tractors for distribution.
The State Commissioner for Agriculture and Natural Resources, Mero Amshi, commended the uncommon passion of Governor Buni for agriculture reforms.
A lot of people are happy about what he has done, and prayers of goodwill, Allah's protection, elevation, prosperity has been continuing flowing to His Excellency. So Alhamdulillah for having this type of person as a governor of a state.
More than 50 houses have been constructed to cater for the housing needs of the herders and their families.
We've provided some houses, about 50 of them, to the herders. Those that have been there for quite some time, some are there, even their grandparents were there to to make them have confidence that the government is not driving them away, and to have confidence and to own whatever project the government is providing there.
Jakusko-Nasari Reserve is described by many as the second largest grazing reserve in the northeastern part of Nigeria after the one in Gombe State. Apart from the Jakusko Grazing Reserve, there are two ongoing other projects located in Zone A and B of the state. Following the construction of Jakusko-Nasari Grazing Reserve, herders and farmer clashes have drastically reduced. The people of the state appreciated the federal and state government for the grazing reserve project in the three zones of the northeast states.